When December arrives with its cold and its dark, and you're feeling a bit short on cheer, there's that spirit lifter among spirit lifters you can count on at this time each year. It's majestic and proud and evergreen, with an aroma so fresh and piney, a wonder to behold, whether new or old, fat or skinny, full or bare, tall or tiny.
And they're usually about this tall. It makes me happy because it's cute and it's small.
I think the tree should be as big as our doorway will allow.
Gotta have a tree, no matter the size.
While it takes center stage for just a brief window, it's now time, and we hope you agree, to learn about each wondrous chapter in the life cycle of a Christmas tree.
Do you like Christmas?
Yeah.
Do you like Christmas trees?
Yeah.
I like the aroma, the fragrance, the traditional.
It just needs to be a really full tree.
Lower lights in the house, the tree glowing. One of our cats even likes to sleep under the tree.
Now that Tannenbaum, when you've cut or selected it, has already had quite the journey. Planted by hand or nature's whim, it didn't arrive in a hurry.
On average, it takes about 7 to 10 years to grow into roughly an 8-foot Christmas tree, which is pretty much the standard size that people are looking for their houses.
So, a long time.
It's a big deal over here. We pretty much start setting up in the summer for Christmas. Through all of our locations, we probably sell about 20,000 trees. Our tree farm, Mahoney's Evergreens in Nova Scotia, we don't have to do any reseeding, so all of the trees will reseed and plant themselves. Year after year, we just cut out the trees that are touching each other so it can give the little ones more space to grow.
I think I'm the only tree farmer in the state that's actually growing trees from seed. We have a greenhouse that'll hold up to 50,000 seedlings. I have probably 20,000 seedlings in the greenhouse that are maybe 1 or 2 inches tall, and they will have to stay in their 2 growing seasons until they're about 6 inches tall. They have to be watched very closely because if the greenhouse gets too hot, they get cooked. The first time I did this, the greenhouse got too hot and I cooked about 50,000 seedlings. A lot of people think it's a get-rich-quick scheme until they start planting them and discover how much work's involved in taking care of them.
From sprout to seedling to sapling, it takes water and sunlight to thrive, but also great effort, so when the time comes, it is sure to capture your eye.
Once we get them out in the field, then it's a constant battle keeping the woodlands from coming back on the trees. And during that 8 to 10 years, we have to kind of keep watch for insects, fungus, deer, anything that is kind of an enemy of a Christmas tree.
There's likely upwards of 1 million trees growing on the farm at any one time. So we have a small crew of workers that stay up there, and what they do is shear all the trees. So they'll walk through the plantation as a group and trim off the tips of the trees in a circle so that they can start looking like a nice upside down ice cream cone. So they do every tree every year.
1 million trees a year?
Yep. So the tree over year after year, it becomes denser and fuller, and the shape is trained into a nice, beautiful looking tree.
If you don't prune them, then they'll look like very wide open trees that you can fly airplanes through.
All right, so there's that piece of it.
Yes.
Then there's somebody's identifying which ones get cut this year.
Yep. After that, we have a couple people, including myself, that will go up there and walk through the plantation block by block, and we identify which trees that would be good candidates to sell at the retail level.
Once it's been chosen and brought home with care, for your tree, a new phase begins. All those baubles and lights, whether colored or white, are now sprung from their storage bins.
How many boxes of decorations are we talking? Ballpark it for me.
Oh, God. 7 or 8.
It's got to be warm white. You can't sense any kind of flicker.
Tinsel's not really big right now, but when I was growing up, you had to put tinsel on the tree.
This is our first year where we had our almost 3-year-old help us decorate. He can decorate the bottom half. And to give him credit, that is the only part of the tree decorated right now. So he's done a great job.
What do you put at the top of your tree?
I put a star.
No angel or star that covers the top. That's not for me.
And what does it feel like when you take it down? Is it a bummer?
Yeah.
Oh, it's awful. I get very depressed.
It's like a lot of work, to clean up. Like after dragging it out, it's not fun anymore.
And the holiday season is such an abrupt end. It feels wrong to take it down right away.
But I don't mind it because I think you're so lost in the holidays you don't realize the days are getting longer. So when you kind of take down your decorations and you look outside, it's brighter already. And, January's always a new beginning.
Now free of the orbs and the tinsel and hooks, would undecking be the right verb? Take it out of the stand and into your hands and drag your tree out to the curb.
Christmas trees are collected the first full 2 weeks in January.
And what does a person have to do to get their Christmas tree collected?
This is the important part.
Okay, everybody get ready. This is the important part.
The important part is that to put it, if you want it to be recycled, which you should, it needs to be free from ornaments, plastic bags, any type of decoration, because that's considered a contaminant. We'll leave it if it's contaminated. We'll put a tag on it saying, please take this back in. We cannot take it with regular household trash. People have the option to put it out the following week. We will take it to be recycled.
Do you have a sense of roughly how many Christmas trees end up getting picked up and dumped every year?
Yeah, we typically do about 1,200 to 1,700 yards of Christmas trees.
In cubic yardage?
Yeah.
Okay. So if a football field is 100 yards, so that's 12 to 17 football fields, but as a cube. It's a pretty big amount.
It's a big amount.
Now, in Boston and plenty of cities and towns, this isn't the end of its story. If done the right way and at the right time, your tree can still rise to new glory.
This stuff here gets grinded up to wood chips, and they're used for mulch, black mulch. That mulch will eventually get sold off to be put on people's lawns.
What about mulch that the city uses?
Oh yeah, we use it for our neighborhood cleanups. We donate mulch. They're cleanups organized by civic associations. We give tools, rakes, bags. We send crews there to help out. It's a public works working along with residents type of program. People absolutely love it.
Fair to say, mulch is going to end up possibly in other Boston neighborhood residents' yards, possibly local businesses, people's home gardens.
Yes.
That's your Christmas tree.
That's your Christmas trees.
Does the city of Boston recycle its giant tree that comes from Nova Scotia? Do they put that out on the curb too?
I wish I could answer that. That's a Parks question. But no, you wouldn't put that on the curb.
I don't think you got all the lights off that tree, City of Boston. There's a ticket.
Christmas is very deeply rooted in my family traditions. Always had a live tree growing up, and just the smell of that in the living room brings back so many memories, and it's just nice to see that other families are participating in that as well.
Oh yes, I had another business. I was a maritime funeral director. So this is the happy business.
Because I'm from Jamaica, so when you said Christmas, you think about 10 different types of food and the warmth of having people coming over.
It's the tradition, just having that thing that's something to come back to and something to share and to pass on.
Bam!
If you're looking for a way this season to make your life a bit better, interact with the icons here on your screen to sign up for the GBH newsletter. Okay, that's enough already. I'll go and get out of your hair. Until next time, I'm Edgar B. Herwick III, and you, stay curious out there.
Christmas, Christmas.